Yeah, this is okay. It's set where, is this set where it's supposed to be?
Yep.
Good afternoon. I'd like to call to order the meeting of the School Bond Advisory Board, special meeting of today. And we're going to move through a number of items over the next period of minutes or hours. And hopefully we'll be able to address any questions anyone might have. First of all, we're asked to approve the minutes of the October 1, 2019 School Bond Advisory Board meeting. I'd recognize a motion to that effect. It's been moved. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. Any questions or comments? We'll vote. Approved. Next item is being asked to receive the Independent School District number 89, 2007 and 2016 school bond issue revenue and expenditure reports. I'd recognize a motion that they be accepted. It's been moved. Is there a second? Moved and seconded. We'll vote. Approved. Next item is to approve the school bond advisory, yes, that's right. Approve the School Bond Advisory Board 2020 meeting schedule. Recognize a motion to that effect. It's been made. Is there a second? We need a second. Moved. It's number 4. Oh, it was on the top sheet.
No, I just wanted the dates.
Yeah, you can take those and put them on your bulletin board. Yeah. Okay, we'll vote. Approved. Next item is we're recommending Independent School District number 89 approve an electrical panel upgrade project at Rogers Elementary School utilizing 2016 school bond issue funds of $135,500. I would ask for a motion to approve. It's been moved. I'd ask for a second. Moved and seconded. Any comments? Seeing none, we'll vote. Approved. Next item is we're recommending the Independent School District number 89 approve utilizing the 2016 school bond issue funds for the fiscal year 2020 MAPS administrative fees of $200,000.
I don't know. Can somebody explain this one to me?
This is the cost for our office to do this meeting 12 times a year, for the staff to put together the agendas. I have a full-time senior project manager that goes through all of these items and recommends them to me so I can recommend them to you. I have a full-time project manager also that works with the school district. So this is a reimbursement on our expenses.
Is that annual fee or is that a percentage fee?
This is, we bill it hourly is what we do, and this is a number that the school district is just setting aside more or less like a PO so that they'll have this amount to pay the MAPS office for the year.
Just for curiosity, is there an annualized amount or something approximate? Or,
I don't know, Lance, I don't believe we have that number.
We bill hourly by project.
I can get that for you.
So this should be up to $200,000.
That's correct.
So
for the year?
For the year.
For the year.
I think it's reasonable. Yeah. Okay, I need a motion to that effect. Moved. I need a second. Moved and seconded. Any questions or comments? We'll vote. Approved. We now have a ratification docket of 55 items for approval to recommend to the school district that they do a number of relatively small jobs as they go through the year, totaling up to $928,000. There's 55 of them. I'd recognize a motion to approve them. All.
Motion? That's a comment on that. It's an
Okay.
observation.
Okay, let me get a second. Give me a second. Okay, now give me your observation.
In some of our dealings with the district, we do a lot of tracking on kind of results on some expenditures. And it is very encouraging. I really get excited when I see these extracurricular expenditures, meaning the dance mirrors and the uniforms and the athletic expenditures. And this is not, I'm probably being a little premature by saying this, but I think we're going to be on the 90 fashion. But we're getting, on the athletic side, we're getting more of, we have 85% of the student athletes take vocational courses. 85%, so they're doing extra education. That's going to be good for our city. And AP, they're taking, 48% of them are taking AP courses versus 41 if you're not on the team. So that's a 13% difference. That's pretty massive. ACTs, 32% are taking ACT scores versus the 23%, I believe, is what that is. So that's a 19% difference. So maybe they're going to go on, they're planning on going to the next level of education, which is going to be good for our city. So my takeaway, my observations are these investments into these extracurricular activities, it's encouraging kids to be a part of, student athletes to be a part of, whether it's a team, whether it's a dance, a music, an arts program, or robotics program. I think it's going to be massive ROI for our city. So it's thrilled to see expenditures going into these things, because I think we're going to win as a city going forward.
Thank you. Thank you for the comment. Okay, is there a second?
Already seconded.
Okay. Okay.
But I got discussion.
Okay.
I would like to, piggyback off of what Tim just said. I'd like to recognize Tim and his group for what they've done to get us to where the differences that we've made as well as a school district. I remember whenever I started in the school board, it wasn't there. And so I appreciate you and feel that for what you've done. My question and comment to this particular specific is, we had a school board member come up to us, board meeting last week, or the one before that, recognizing about the class in SAS and their name, whatever the name that the school chooses. The stuff that we're ratifying in here, or that we're voting on in here, is that from the school and what they are? I know there's several classes in SAS, middle schools, and high schools on here. Is this information from the school? We're not telling them what their name is what I'm trying to do. Is that correct?
I don't have an answer for that. Gary, can you help me out?
Well, he's walking up. My point is that I don't want us at this board to get in trouble with trying to name what their school's names are.
And I couldn't hear you completely back there, so would you repeat the question?
Turn on your microphone.
I'm sorry.
The actual question itself.
Okay. The names that are listed on what we're going to ratify today or what we're going to vote on today has under their class in SAS middle school. Is this a reflection of what the administration wants us to vote on? Your administration, the Oklahoma City Public School, because I know last time we had a conflict with a board member that came up that said that there was going to be a different name. I just want to make sure what we vote for at this committee is what your board wants us to vote on.
Each time we do these, we go through a quite lengthy process of making sure we have the right names. Now, every time we kind of think we have every one of them complete, we find out there's maybe something else. So it's been an ongoing process, I'll just put it that way, so to make sure we have the right name. The ones we have put on there we feel like are the correct names.
So on this item BF, which is the basketball locker installation project at Classen SAS at Northeast, are the lockers, do they have that name on, like, is the institution's name on the lockers?
I don't believe the lockers have any
Okay,
names on the lockers themselves.
okay.
The-
That's just for the building. Okay.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, is there a motion? Do we have a motion? And do we have a second?
I just want to say that, it's a valid concern, I think, for a community to rename the high school that has historically been Northeast. I will say, I would hate to see any of their historic elements leave that institution and that facility. I too am concerned about that moving forward on some of the items
speaking from but I think that what we're voting on does not include anything that has anything to do with the names. And so you've interjected your own 2 cents, and I'm saying it's not going to have an effect on what we're doing here today, because they're getting lockers is what they're
Yes,
getting.
and that's my whole point, is I want institutions, schools to have what they need in order to have great athletics, to have ADA accessible classrooms. All of these things are very important.
Agreed, but I think going back to my point was the uniforms say class and SAS, middle school. The gym on BF recognizes a different name than under, for example, under E.
But the middle school's at the old class in SAS, correct? It's not at Northeast.
Okay, so that's my thing, is we're going to follow what the school district wants in title. That's my point.
And if they want to make a change, it does not affect what we've done with these different items. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a motion, we got a second. Any other comments? Seeing none, we'll vote. Approved. Are there any other comments by board, staff, or citizens?
Yes. I would like to take the chance to say thank you to Carl and the city and the board that I've served with up here. I'm going to formally give my resignation for the end of this year, for December 31st, for this advisory board. And I just want to say thank you guys very much for giving me the opportunity to serve with you. It's been a pleasure. And I know that you guys will do well, but I want to say thank you individually for everybody on this committee. I appreciate you.
It's October. I appreciate it. I was thinking you might could change your mind.
We filled a replacement for Reggie's old position. Are we planning on filling that at this time?
I don't know. It's not us.
I feel as a board that we should, at some point, fill that post.
I think it should be filled.
It's an appointment from the city.
I don't think it's something we do.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm just expressing my concern that we get somebody in that position as a board member at this point.
Are there any other questions or comments? Seeing none, thank you for being here today. We're adjourned.